to hear better, come down this way. I gotta get to here. Do you want to start with a hello, hello?
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Well, first off, I know everybody's still eating. I want to thank Aliante Pkwy.
Another chair like that. Inside.
Aliante Pkwy for doing this. I know that it's a little bit last minute. They made it happen. Did everybody enjoy the con? Was everybody happy with the con?
Yeah! Caw-caw!
I think the con was awesome. It was a good time. I think everybody that I talked to, I wouldn't only know that I appreciate all the time you gave me. Actually, as some human beings, I learned so much about awesome people like Trey, for example, like Denali, and Ted coming about all this what he's doing. Can nobody hear me? Can you guys hear me up there? She can hear me.
Come closer. I think it is turned up. Try it again.
Can you hear me?
No, that's as high as it goes.
Can you hear me at all? Anybody? Cool. A little better? Cool. So I'll just have to hold it like this so maybe you guys can hear me. But anyways, yeah, so meeting all of you guys was awesome. Seeing everybody from all kinds of walks of life was awesome. And I just want to, again, say thank you to April and Mike for putting all this together. Okay? So I think we got some questions to answer. What we need to do.
All right, here we go. We're going to start out with, what question have you been waiting for us to ask you, but we haven't?
That's a really good one, okay? I don't think I've been asked this. I think it might be important. What's your favorite color?
Are you going to answer it?
Did you ask me?
Chad Bird, what is your favorite color?
Purple.
I knew that!
Oh. There's a reason on the website why you like purple.
Maybe.
Okay, we'll move on from that. Do we need to know stenography, as in like hiding images, video, audio inside of images, or complex ciphers like the Enigma?
I never did the Enigma, for example, but I definitely think that if you take time to learn product ciphers, which I would consider complex, not necessarily just straightforward, that's going to help you. With regard to stenography, it won't hurt.
I'm liking your pauses, by the way. Okay, could you give us an example of a product cipher? Your definition.
Sure. So like maybe there's a censorship. It gives you something, and then you need to go and maybe do what I would consider T9. So it's going to be text on 9, for example. So that's something you guys have already figured out.
Okay.
On one we call it. Yeah, that's for sure.
Urban Lake.
Yeah, Urban Lake. Yeah.
Okay. Can you tell the original story of the bicyclist? And the reason we ask is because the original story was never recorded. Only your subsequent answers to it were recorded.
Alright, so I'm like walking to where I'm going to put this, gift where anybody wants to. Okay?
Block,
And
gift, geode.
if you can just imagine a guy with a gray bag with something in it, and he's kind of walking where. Oh man, you almost got me.
Shots!
Let's just say that he was shocked and I was shocked that he was there and I was there.
That's not the original story as you told it.
I know.
You get it. Come on.
Basically, this guy was on a bike. I didn't know exactly what kind of bike it was. I went later and found out it was like a mountain bike kind of thing. I still don't know what he was doing there per se. And then like we got kind of like locked eyes there for a second. He like rode by and like, hey. I didn't really do anything just right in froze actually, to be honest, because it was just so odd, Yeah, so that guy's out there and he has to leg up on everybody, I guess.
Okay, so you weren't necessarily at the place where you were going to hide it. You were on your way to the place where you were going to hide it.
Right. Yeah, I would say I was in the general vicinity.
Clarify. What does the word general mean?
General, like a general, like this is a general vicinity.
Okay.
Denny's is my general vicinity right now. The comic stores are my general vicinity.
Okay. Thank you.
Is that fair?
That works. Thank you. Yeah, let's get this one out of the way. You've mentioned innkeepers in the past. Could you give us an update on your thoughts about innkeepers and directions we as hunters should or shouldn't be doing?
This is a great question. So, like, you design a game, you know that people are going to go looking for whoever might know you, right? You know what I mean? So, like, for example, my families are never innkeepers, right? You know what I mean? They're in the private sector, right? So when I'm talking about an innkeeper, somebody might own a business that I might have been in contact with, or, like Tobiah had found Richard Lee, who passed away, which unexpectedly, but he was definitely someone in my mind that I knew people would find, because he had a business, and it would be pretty easy to connect me and him pretty easily. You have to go to Paris, Texas, and walk around to some of these businesses, like Tobiah. Tobiah found Richard, right? So, unfortunately, Richard passed away, so with him, some knowledge that he could have used about my character and about how I think. You know what I mean? So that's what I mean by innkeeper. Somebody that's in the public sector who has a business that might know me. You know what I mean? Nobody ever in the private sector. So like, Facebook meeting people that are on, friends or I went to school with or whatever. Those people are never going to be like, got helpful. They may give you some character reference, but the truth of the matter is they don't know anything. Nobody knows anybody with regard to where it is at all. But they will give you character references about me, because I think Tobiah has done a pretty damn good job turning over every character reference in the Mark County. You know what I mean? So, if you really want to know, you just call it there,
Yeah. Just ask Tobiah.
Just ask Tobiah.
So just.
I'm sorry, can we scoot the speaker up? It sounds like it's echoing.
Sorry.
Yeah. Go ahead. Have them move it up.
I don't know. I'm pushing the chair. Yeah. Sorry, I just echoing from that.
Okay. We're good.
What about that? Everybody okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool.
And here, just so you understand, it's being recorded through these mics and that phone. So whatever you don't hear here, it'll be recorded for later. Okay. Where were we going?
I'm really sorry, this is the perfect setup, but we wanted to do something.
It works. Keep going.
Did you hear it? I don't want you to get executed. Everybody okay? Alright, go ahead with the next one.
Okay. Well, a couple quick clarifications. So there's no clues that these people know. This is just about learning about you, Chad, at an earlier time.
Absolutely. So these people, they'll know that I'm in crypto and I like crypto, and they're not going to be shocked that I hit a treasure, right? Because everybody knows I know treasure. You know what I mean? Like, dude, I'm that guy. You know, the guy's like, oh, hey, did you hear about Forrest Finn? And you're like, who's Forrest Finn? And I'm like, you know who Forrest Finn is? Like, seriously? Like, Forrest Finn. You know, because I'm that guy for years.
Okay. And just one more on that. So when you say people in the public space, that means go to their public business, not contact them at home or via email or Facebook, or it's go to their public business.
Yes, that's a great way to put it. Absolutely. So when they're in the public space at their business, totally fine, right? Again, you're not going to really be able to help you solve anything. It is kind of like a verification system of like, oh yeah, that was a traveler through here in time, you know? I knew him in one time. I have a story. That's the key. The innkeeper is a guy who has a story about the guy who came through, you know? In gaming, an RPG, which is really what Trezor.Quest is. It's a role-playing game. You've been introduced and you're in this actual game. RPG, so you're playing a game. Okay? So the more you understand that kind of lore, the better that it'll help you. But at the same time, it's about as straightforward as it gets, you know, like with regard to it's all there on the internet, you know, you can. These guys have done a great job collecting information, kind of help people that come in, kind of have like, here's, like Carter Violin, for example, couldn't be here. She's put together, she's here in spirit, I like it. So, she's put together a game manuscript, actually.
The Bird Book.
The Bird Book, I guess, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to take a quick break because Nemo and I have a bet, and I want to see if you can solve the bet for us.
Okay.
Okay. When you pick up the geode, does it say open in English on the bottom of it?
The geode, for those who are new to Trezor.Quest, they figured this out early on. It is a geode about this big. It has a flat bottom, and on the bottom of it has open written. O-P-E-N. Open. So that's why I've let it rest out there for a couple of years because some guy could just roll up on it, go on the curious checker. Oh, yeah, you know, let me look at every rock. Let me do, you know, by myself, you know, out here where I'm not supposed to be. You know, anyways. So he might have picked it up and it said open, so I had to make sure, like the general public wouldn't just necessarily find it. You know what I mean? So it's sat out there for years, really.
Thank you for helping me win $50. Okay.
Wait, what do you think it had on there?
That?
What did you think it had on? What did you think it had on there?
Is it in English and things like that?
It's definitely English. I only know one language. Well, that's a lie. I know redneck too, so you know that's fine. Yeah.
Well, we could say you know Spanish.
I mean, a little bit. Poquito.
Okay. Couple housekeeping. when should we expect the next F0 track to drop?
Within 3 days.
And you mentioned a new location-based side quest coming out this week. Is that in the search area?
The answer is it could be. You'll see when it drops.
Okay.
It'll make a lot of sense.
So we shouldn't make travel plans until after it drops.
Yeah, so realize that the site coordinates that are come along, you'll always be
Weather and storms in other areas.
or Mexico.
Okay, so the reason we're asking is there's a new storm brewing in the Atlantic that's going to cover the East Coast states this week.
Another one coming through the center too.
So that's kind of why we're checking.
Well, that's valid. Like the way you're talking about today is really important that, I take duty and care to make sure that I don't stick people out there and they get themselves, right? Now the side quests, they go live, and I'm just going to have a huge banner on it. I'll definitely gave it a lot of thought actually when he was talking. But it's gonna go up this week.
Okay.
It was supposed to go up where I got here, but the storm had just taken over the whole country, and there's just no way that I could, consciously do that with you. You know what I mean? Because it would be potentially endangering lives. Or, $1,000, Like, I wouldn't do that.
Congratulations, we're through the intro questions. Okay, this is a filler question, not meant to be spot on, but after this we're gonna go pretty hard. So, did you know the location before you created the clues, or did you work on a location while determining the clues?
Say it again.
Did you know the location before you created the clues, or did you work on a location while determining the clues?
I knew the location before I even did the primary route.
Cut and dry. Okay. Yeah. We're going to move into a hot or cold. So on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being very important and 5 being not as important, we have a bunch of topics and we want to see if we can get you to rate them. Now remember, these were all created by the community, right? So this is from everyone. Okay. We'll start out with star maps. 1 important, 5 not.
I'll tell you a story. So the thing that I've been trying to get done and haven't done is right here. I want to put my birth constellation.
I would give that a 1. Okay.
One is hot or cold?
1 is hot. One is important. Okay. If you're gonna put it on your body, that's a 1. Okay. AG quote Pat Mays.
So AG Pat Mays, he actually gave my granddad his first job when he got back to Paris. I actually have his
Not gonna
desk.
go 1 to 5.
AG Pat Mays' desk, sitting in storage. And for anybody who doesn't know who AG Pat Mays was, he was the editor of the Paris News.
Okay, I'll keep trying. Pat Mays, the lake.
My granddad
Okay.
is sitting at the bottom of the lake in Pat Mays because he was, worked for the Army Corps of Engineers. So, that's that one.
Okay. The Pat Mays that is in the riddle Is Pat a formal legal name or a nickname?
That's wonderful. Working hard, Cole. That's a direct question.
You're right. I'm sorry. I'll ask it later. I'll ask it later. Are we hot or cold on that?
I'll say hi.
Okay. The movie list in the origin page of level 1.
Oh yeah, I mean that's.
Hot.
I mean, not that anybody has to believe in hell, but I mean that's hell.
Thank you. Dairy farming.
I mean, man, not really. It just kind of maybe helps you if you're really taking care of it. You might be able to understand how I think the process. So maybe a 4.
4. Okay. Song lyrics.
If I show you a song, it definitely matters. So if in any way, shape, or form there's a song that gets brought up, it matters. So I say a 1 for the ones that I bring up.
Okay. I need to say color theory because it's already a 1. We know that. So I just need to say that for the next part.
Okay.
Coding and HTML.
Yeah, so doing the first 2 levels myself because I built my first 2 houses.
Hey, Mike, cross the cord. Can you put the other cord in the mic? Will that work?
What do you mean?
I don't know.
It's a splitter.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
It's really hard to hear.
There's nothing we can do. It's getting recorded. It's getting recorded. Okay. It's getting here. We do apologize. It's all getting recorded separately. You see the mics we have on? So it's all getting recorded separately. Nemo is recording over here, so it'll all be available. Unfortunately, there's not much else we can do, so we apologize. Should I not move?
Can you hear me? Better? Is that okay?
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
I'm really sorry.
Yeah.
I'm really, really sorry.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay. We were on coding and HTML.
So, I did the first 2 levels. I built them with the knowledge base that I had. And there's definitely things within the code that still no. I'm so sorry, guys. I know Mike and K-Bro tried to set this up, and I'm really, really sorry right now. You think this?
Go get it.
Basically, you say use that as a microphone. Yeah. And try to do it without the cable. That's what it's saying.
Yeah. Okay. Can you hear this? But it's chopping in and out. Okay, let me try this. Hold on.
Stick your finger in the end of that.
Try that.
Hello? Hello?
Okay.
Hello?
Is this better? Oh my God. Okay. Woo!
Alright.
There we go.
Coding HTML.
Start from the top.
Yeah, we got it.
So I did what I do, and I had to help me a little bit. But there are definitely things within the code that are kind of like Easter eggs, and they'll also help you. When you consider the choices I made within That'd be helpful.
Thank you. Okay, we just listed a bunch of things. Star maps, Pat Mays, the person, the lake, the movie list, dairy farming, video games, song lyrics, color theory, coding HTML. Is there anything we missed in that list of things we need to pay attention to?
Can you hear? Hello? Can you hear this?
Yeah, that's what that. Thank
So is
you.
there anything that you missed?
On like a list of subjects that we need to be knowledgeable about.
A lot.
Okay. you want to give us one example just for fun?
Yeah, for fun.
How is Monopoly made?
Could you repeat that one more time?
How was Monopoly made?
It was stolen from a woman twice before it came to.
Well, we're not here to talk about Monopoly, but
Okay. Sorry. Okay. The public place where the geode resides, is it publicly owned or publicly accessible?
I would say it's publicly owned.
Okay.
Public owned.
Now, you've talked about the fact that the geode resides in a public space, and there is a way to get to it that is paid. Okay. Are those two things the same public space?
No.
Okay. The public space where the geode resides, can you give us a size reference as far as the public space? Are we talking about, a football field, 100 acres, 100 miles?
I'd say that like, once you figure it out, the search less than 10 acres.
Thank you. Okay, those are two great questions. This one's a little bit of a punt because we want it on record. But if everything we need is on level 1, do all subsequent levels point back to level 1?
Well, when I did this, like I didn't know if I was going to live or not, right? So getting done with level 1 and making sure that all that was in there was, important. So that someone could find it no matter what. You know what I mean? Like, I knew it would be archived, like I could always. So the original way I was going to do it was going to destroy it and bring it back. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to come back. But then when the Internet of Archives archived it, so I had to make a shift in the game. Again, when the player comes on the board, you have to change the board changes. Okay? So when the Internet Archives did not follow the legal law, I shifted the game. And so now the game is a little more different than it would have been. But the good news was that level 1 contained all of it. So I was hoping to let everyone know to report everything, which they did immediately, which was awesome.
Okay, follow up on that. So your original plan was to wipe it, and then you would bring back pieces at a time, and you would provide more information or clues to help focus on that piece.
Correct. That's a correct assumption.
Okay. We're missing a lot of the clues, hints, whatever you want to label them in level 1. What kind of categories would you say they come in? The hints and clues, the 20 plus on level 1.
But, I mean, do you have a list of categories for me?
I can, but we wanted to see if you'd provide some first. Okay, I'll provide some first. We tried. Visual.
Yes.
Metaphorical.
1,000%.
Decoded messages.
I think that's probably the biggest one nobody's getting.
Repeat that because you said that was important.
I think that is the biggest one that nobody's getting.
Okay, so we need to find decoded messages. Navigational.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Audio.
No, I'm deaf. Technically legally deaf. So there's definitely things that happen that might be, you might listen to a track and hear the lyrics, but the lyrics are in there.
Okay. Thank you. Did we miss any categories?
I'll let you get back to me.
Okay, so we need more categories. There are X sentences in level 1 location riddle. So we've got a location riddle. Okay. How many physical locations are hidden in that location riddle?
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good one, man. I gotta go back and read my book. I think that's what the other guy said today.
No punching.
Well, luckily, I know my rule. I would say, I'm going to give you something better. There's 3 places in there that you need to find.
But could there be more locations referenced?
Yes.
But there's 3 primary locations we need to find.
Yes.
Everything with me is primary, secondary, tertiary, right? Process.
And this goes back to your engineering, dairy farming, process mind, right?
I would say so, but still free.
Okay. Are VINs related to your profession?
Related how?
Is it a term that you learned or use in one of your professions?
No.
F. Okay.
Everybody can hear us right now?
Yeah, okay. How many levels are there in the game?
Again, the game will shift when Carter's come on board and Dirk's come on board and Mark San Diego's come on board and every other person's come on board. You're going to see
The gift, the
you guys are
logo.
So for those that are new, this is the same that I have. I'm the creator, the curator, and the NPC, right? So within the game, NPC is like not very
Do me a favor. Hold that for a minute.
The creator is obviously the guy.
You don't have it? The logo.
I may add a few more levels along the way, but it really ultimately depends on how long it takes me to go through where it's at.
Thank you.
Mike says thank you.
You know what's coming, I'm thinking.
Everybody okay? Cool. I think we lost some because we got all extra and light. I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's all recorded. There's no audience questions, so
Just all right, thanks.
yeah. I need to hold this for a minute. I would like you to hold this.
Okay.
I would like you to tell us about this.
It's your key. You get through the door.
It's a key to a door. It has the logo on it.
It only has a logo on it.
Okay. Is there something to figure out with just that?
Well, this is new, so I'm gonna let that soak.
Is the piece on the top related to a video game?
No.
Does anyone else have a question on this? Start over? Okay.
It is not a sundial.
Does it relate to the periodic table and elements?
No.
Okay, we're punching for now then. Oh, wait, hold on.
It is the key to the door.
Ask about the orientation of the flag. What it's supposed to be, because he said something about that before.
Okay. Does this have to do with the orientation of a flag?
No.
Movies?
No.
I give up.
Yeah, so anyways, I know he's coming up with more questions here, but I do want to thank you, Mike and Dave, for getting this done together, so. But where are we at on questions here, Park Hall?
I forgot the beginning to that, and I apologize. You've been so kind to give us all this beautiful gift at the con. Why don't you tell us about it? And you've already done that, so thank you.
You're welcome, yeah, so it's definitely a gift, and it definitely will help, for sure.
Okay. Are the friends larger than a soccer ball, and could you use your hands to show size?
Well, I think it has friends that are like this small, maybe even smaller. And then I think it has friends that are as tall as or taller than this big.
Yeah, we're going to have to let that one soak too. Okay. That's an interesting answer. We have gotten through the first 10 priority questions. Again, we have a filler question for you. Can I legally have an adult beverage with the geode when I find it at its location?
I would only do that if you have a DD.
Excellent answer. Okay. Do you want any more break before we get back at it?
It's cold out here, so I want these people to get their answers.
Okay, let's keep going then. In regard to the style of the hunt, would you consider your hunt directional, point to point along a path, triangulation, where you plot out points, or common ground, all hints pointing to a specific location?
You know, when you're developing these things, the biggest enemy now is computation, right? Computing power. So the more linear you make something now in the world, the easier AI is going to figure it out. Okay? With regard to triangulating, I think that will help you, because but with regard to the entire hunt, the whole fashion of the hunt, I would say that definitely a commonality is with every single thing that you see.
Okay, thank you. I think that helps because you've mentioned AI a few times. So you've clearly done things to try to make sure AI can't help too much. Have you tested it to see?
Yes, absolutely. That's the great thing about it. It's just not pay for the AI that I pay for is to see what is it going to come up with. You know, Jim and I, when this thing first came out, was telling everybody that I was selling everybody's crypto. You know, oh, you're going to Trezor.Quest, you're still your crypto. I mean, I was wrong. I mean, you can't make anyone wrong. You actually giving crypto away, right? But now you ask me, they'll tell you the truth. But it was funny at first. And they slandered me a little bit. To be honest with you, I mean, maybe I go out to conference off, you know?
We've got a question about the friends again. And I think this has been asked, but not on record. Are the friends of the geode natural or man-made?
Both.
Thank you. Okay. You've talked about bodies of water. So, like, there's a named body of water. You know, there's lakes, there's ponds, there's dams, there's streams. How many bodies of water are referenced in the location riddle?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
We could punt to a range if necessary.
Yeah. I'll say one.
I just want to confirm this. The location riddle on level 1 is only referencing one body of water, and body of water includes dams, ponds, streams, lakes, blah, 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 blah.
Yes.
Oh, sure. Okay. We're all playing around with the blue words. You've mentioned sub-anagrams. Okay. The clues that are on level 1 that we haven't found yet, do they help us with dealing with those blue words and what to do with them?
Yeah, so there's 3 different ways to break those through those words.
And there's clues for each method of how to break it up?
Definitely as the game progresses, I mean, like right now, you could force it for sure, but you understood. I'll say there's a way that I've mentioned already multiple times in the past. It would be the sub-anagram to figure it out. That's definitely a way right now you can do. There's something that you guys are all missing. And I haven't heard anyone bring it up yet, so I'm gonna let that one just be.
Okay, thank you. One follow-on question. The blue words, do they get used anywhere outside of level 1?
Yeah, we're looking for the trove.
But I mean on like level 2.4, could they be a reference to the blue words there?
No.
No. Okay. Thank you. What is it about the grouping of movies in level 1 that is supposed to help us versus the other movies you mentioned outside of that? So like Freddy and Jason, Flight of the Navigator, things like that.
Well, I mean, how are they spelled?
Mixtape. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I lost place here. Okay. The tree reflection image, when you say very special equipment may be needed in order to see what's in the Easter egg image of the sun and trees for level 1. So you know what I'm talking about? Okay. can that special equipment be used to see it from home?
Oh yeah.
How many of us own that special equipment?
I don't know. I mean, that's a good question. I don't know actually. I don't know all you own.
So it's not what you consider a common item. Like we all have computers, we all have
I
phones.
mean, I would say you can go buy it at Walmart.
Go buy it at Walmart. Okay. I want to let you know, almost half the questions when we started as a community were about bins. and we whittled them down to some very specific questions because we felt like we were focusing on bins a little bit too much. Would you say that is a wise choice to ask more questions about things other than bins, or should we focus on the bins?
Well, I mean, like, it's sort of the whole ground for me. So, like, really with Forest, warm water halt was always kind of a thing that like everybody kind of hung up on. And then I think it's something that people always get really good with this. Because it marks supply in.
But using that analogy, if you didn't understand where the warm water's halt was, the bins didn't matter because you would be in the wrong area.
Correct. So you got to get to where your warm water's halt.
So we should be asking more questions about warm water's halt. Thank you. Okay. Oh, come on. Okay. Okay. Can you see a quiet end from the rows of bins without using special equipment?
Yes.
Okay. We have now gone through 5 warm-up questions, 10 priority questions. The next 10, I've got a filler, and then you tell me how much longer we want to go.
Something else.
Okay. If you find the geode, how close is the nearest bathroom? Because you will have soiled yourself.
His mic is blinking.
I mean, the bear shit's in the woods.
Cracking the dice.
I mean, listen, I go all the mountains.
We'll switch.
Ran out there, took over the piece of candy head. I guess you can consider that
We got to switch. Can someone go inside and ask him to turn off the speakers?
Can you hear me?
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Last round. Can you provide a synonym? Can you provide a synonym or other word or phrase that can be used instead of bins? Do you want to hold it while you're waiting?
Let me think. So repeat that. Synonyms.
Synonym or other word or phrase that you could use instead of bins. How about I ask a couple more questions and you think about it?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna ask a couple more questions and we'll come back to that one as he thinks about it. Are there any hints or clues in the mysterious retro vault soundscape? Level 1.
Probably more echoes.
Echoes. Okay. Because that looks like a WordPress file, but it's not really a WordPress file. Is that correct?
I mean, it's on a WordPress website.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to go off on this one for a minute. Are you using WordPress, the application, to publish the website? Yes or no?
No, but sort of.
Thank you.
I mean, it's kind of weird. I mean, it's just.
We get it. We don't understand it, but we get it. Can you tell us more about the things in the rows of bins that change constantly?
Ooh, that's a good one. That one I can definitely answer. There's this beautiful thing. It's called the seasons.
You said seasons. Are there seasons when there are not things in the rows of bins?
Yeah, I think right now it's winter. But if you're asking, are there changing components near the rows of ends? That answer would be yeah.
I'm not sure what you just answered yes to. Can you just clarify it for yourself?
Well, what was your original question?
Tell us more about the things in the rows of bins that change constantly, and you answered seasons.
Got it? Yeah, that's true.
And then I said, are there seasons where there are nothing in the rows of bins?
Things get replaced a lot.
I'm moving on. I'm not going to get any more. Okay. Is Urban Lake a locational clue, or something to add to our inventory bag, or both?
Definitely both.
You say 1618 is one floor below. How many floors are currently available to us right now in the game?
I mean, did I say it exactly like that?
Yeah, I can pull it up.
I'll tell you this. There's definitely something that matches 1618.
Is it in the blue words?
No.
I'm trying to quickly find.
That's fine. It's okay.
Yeah, okay. If someone can find it and announce on Discord, it says 1618.
It's okay. We can always go back to it.
Yeah, okay. What is a floor? Floor. That's it.
It's something you're going to have to navigate multiple times.
Is the floor the same as the level?
No.
Is 1618 referenced in this hunt a farm to market road?
Part of it.
Okay, thank you.
All right, look at here.
So it says yes, 1618, comma, is one floor below. You're referencing the post above it.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
See here.
He's reading the post above it.
Yeah, I think that's accurate.
What is it?
What I just told you before.
Okay, so just to be clear, you looked at 1618 as a floor above, and then you looked above that post and read the information on that post. So we got to go back and interpret that post.
Yeah, what you're navigating.
Okay, thank you.
Well, nice doing this again. Appreciate you guys sticking around. Sorry about the technical difficulties originally. You know.
We're almost done here. Okay. 1618 related to stars.
No.
We know the logo comes in multiple colors. Why is the gift that we got today in black and gray?
Once the door appears, you'll understand that better.
Everything goes back to black.
How do you make black?
You know, it's funny you asked that because the next question gets right into that. You previously mentioned that for Trezor.Quest, the color standard to be used is RYB, not RGB.
This will be a correct answer.
At the same time, you've given us a website with all RGB colors,
Fair.
and our eyes understand RGB.
Fair.
So why are you using RYB?
That's what you got to answer.
Do you have a recommended translation method for RGB to RYB?
Well, Mike, you code, right? Okay. What matters most is RYB.
Beyond RYB, so like if you take RGB, there's often a opacity part of it as
Yeah,
well.
I mean, yeah.
So it could be RGBA.
Yeah, I know.
let's say.
Yeah, I mean, I know. Yeah.
So it would also be RYBA.
Yeah. Well, the reality of all that is like when again, when releasing this, we're waiting for you guys to figure it out, right? You know what I mean? Now you kind of figure. You asked me that question a while back now, so I'm telling you, when considering color theory, RYB is what matters.
A couple more of a poke on this, sorry, because we clearly haven't gotten it, right? So, additive, subtractive, or something else?
With regard to
RYB.
okay. I think it's a little too direct.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. Last color question. We don't have to go past RYB into Hunter Labs or that type of color theory of the French consortium or back to Isaac Newton, or we could just stop at RYB?
No, you need all the colors. For sure.
Okay.
I mean, RYB makes the colors.
Yeah, I got it. Say it there.
I mean, RYB makes the colors.
Isaac Newton didn't use. Oh, one second. We expect to counter the level 3 door in the near future. You've indicated it will be a challenge.
Oh, yeah.
What discussed today of all these questions would be the things we should be working on to help us figure out to be ready?
No, that thing's not a flag.
One more time, sorry.
No, that thing is not a flag.
That's of all the things we talked about today, and I'm just being clear. Of all the questions you heard us ask and answer today, your answer is the gift you gave, the thing on top is not a flag. And that's the most important thing you heard today about getting to the door.
Well, I mean, you know, not associating it with what it's not.
Okay, we're gonna have to unpack that one. We need to come back to the synonym. Can you provide a synonym or other word phrase that could be used instead of bins?
Rows of things that could be sold.
Rows of things that could be sold.
Correct.
SOLE. Yes, sold. Okay. When you refer to here, you've given like miles, like you know, a Brahms is exactly 89 miles from the location, as an example. Okay. Is that miles as the crow flies, or as you're driving and have to follow roads?
That one's definitely driving on roads.
I think we're done. We're just about an hour and a half, and I think that's good. We'd like to close with this question. In rock, paper, scissors, do you always throw rock?
No. If you want to see a video of me playing rock, paper, scissors with Justin Posey, somebody has it somewhere. We threw him on Wednesday night. So, I won, by the way. Sorry, Justin. Yeah. Listen, thank you guys again a million times over, man. Sincerely. I know it's cold, and I know that it has some technical difficulties, and it's kind of weird, this whole thing. But I really appreciate you doing this, Mike. Sincerely.
Can we get some cacaws? Come on, cacaw! April wanted you to give that away to someone. You can decide how you want to do that. Up to you. You want to like ask a question and first person answers, or whatever you want.
So I'm going to wear this in the episode, and then the next time I see you guys in a group, I'll give it away like I have done with all the other hats I've given away. Fair? Is that fair? Cool? Exactly. So we're going to be together with Image Jam there in Tucson. Jam. Get Jam. I forgot the day. I think it's the 27th, 28th. Yeah.
That's as fast as
Hey, what day will I be on talking there, the Seeker Summit?
We're going to be there on Saturday, the 28th of March. Jambird, come see him.
Yeah, so Saturday, 28th of March. if you're there, I'll give that hat away with a hook on it. Because that's the proper way to give it away. That's okay, brother. It's all right. I'm more worried about you getting taillights and headlights. So again, thank you guys, sincerely. So if you guys want to find out more about the hunt, go to the YouTube page. I'm sure Mike and Christy have links. You can go to Trezor.Quest. That's TREZOR, like the hard wallet, .quest. Cool?
Yeah.
See you guys.
Chad, awesome. Thank you very much. The community loved all of that. And you didn't hunt a question unlike someone else today.
Well, we got to love him anyways, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chad.
See you guys. I'm glad I got through that.
That was awesome.
Yeah. That's good, man. Cheers, brother. Yeah, God bless you too, man. You good, okay?
Give me some one
Yeah,
second.
man.
I get early.
All right. Sorry about the